Hi guys, Dr. Jaban. So today I'm talking mold and asthma. So is there some evidence out there that causes it? Absolutely. There's a couple of studies that we're going to be talking about. I'll be posting them later that show that when mold is present, asthma is twice as likely in children. And another study shows that if you run an ERMI test, which is a mold test, it increases your likelihood of asthma also. So there's two studies out there that we found that actually show that there is a definite correlation between the likelihood of asthma and mold. Now, why is that a thing? Well, when mold spores and mycotoxins get into your lungs, they're going to create irritation. They're going to create a more inflamed environment where candida yeast can get in. So the lungs then start to have that increased inflammatory reaction, leading to either asthma, asthmatic attacks, difficulty breathing, air hunger, symptoms like that. So we're talking about mold and asthma. So the next piece is mold can colonize, right? So even if you've moved out of an area that has mold, it can still be a potential that you're colonized. So asthma keeps going on and on and on. And then from there, a third of buildings in the United States have different types of mold in them. So they have water damage. So if you've been sending your kid to daycares, if you work in a building, if you go shopping, go grocery stores, a third of buildings are going to have mold. So that's going to increase your likelihood of having breathing things in, having inflammatory reactions, and damaging lungs, again, because those mycotoxins and spores are floating around and getting into your body. So what can you do about this? Well, if it's in your home or at your workplace, you can do ozone. So you can actually have ozone pushed out into the area, which can help decrease mold. You can do a HEPA filter. HEPA filters are great for cleaning the air, but they're not going to get rid of the source of it. So they're not going to get rid of the mold. And then some things that you can do for yourself, you can do a nebulizer. So you can do oxygen where you nebulize it in to your mouth. So the biomolecular oxygen from Cellcore, that's a great product to be able to open up and build your lungs back by getting more oxygen there. You can also put silver in there, which can be helpful to get you healing properly. And then from there, my favorite product to grab hold of mold microns is actually biotoxin binder. And soon we will be seeing the active ingredient, which is carboxy, the carbon that was designed in there to pick up the biological toxicities, released in a pure form. I've been using this with people and experimenting, seeing how it works. And I've had phenomenal response from several patients where this has been able to grab hold of that mold and pull it out. So that's the next piece that'll be coming onto the market. So I can't wait to see that. But Biotox is probably one of my favorite binders for mold toxicity. Patients have seen a lot of progression forward. So remember, if you have asthma, if you have kids with asthma, if you know people with asthma, check for mold, see if that's a problem because it is absolutely correlated with it. Do your ERMIS test, do your Great Plains Laboratory mycotoxin test so that you can see if you've got mold in the body. And if you do some of that mobilization of mold by getting it out through the biotox, do the nebulizer. If you've got it in your home, get a HEPA filter and get some ozone running. There's a lot of different things we'll be talking about through the rest of Mold Week, but I wanted to get out there and just say, hey, if you got asthma, pay attention. It could be mold. Thanks for watching, everybody.